So just about set. Our starting pitcher in this one, Tyler Glasnow. What do we need to know here?
4-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
George Springer, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Yeah, that's fouled off. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Smith down to first with it. In time to get him. One away in the strikeout.
Well, obviously that was nowhere near the strike zone by the time it got to the plate. And people at home watching are thinking, what's he swinging at? But I'll tell you, some of the break guys snap off these days is just devastating. It can be so tough to recognize where a pitch like that's going to end up.
And next for Toronto, Nathan Lucas. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Right through there for a strike. Next offering is fouled back. Glasnow ready and deals. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. One out, bases empty.
Ball two.
And that's in the dirt. Outside, and that is ball four.
Now, this was a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
So a man at first. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. This one in the air. Edmund nabs it, and there's two down.
Batting fourth.
Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and an outfielder is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
Glasnow back to work, the 0-1. Swinging a foul straight back. Bounce to the right. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. One left for Toronto, and now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. And we're back. And towing the slab, Louis Varland. What do you look for here?
Well, they're going with the opener in this one, so this is an interesting look. He's probably only going to pitch an inning, maybe two at the most, and it's going to be unconventional. I think he's going to pitch backwards, more off speed, and then fastballs late.
And now here's the Dodgers designated hitter, Max Muncy.
Designated hitter, Max Muncy.
Check swing, and he went. And it's 0-1.
0-1.
And a foul ball. That one in the dirt, and the count 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And now it's even up. Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul. Up and in, and now it's 3-2. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going.
Quite the matchup we're seeing here. 6 foul balls in this at bat alone, really making him work out there.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Swings and misses. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Here's Mookie Betts. First pitch, and he just misses. And Mookie takes. On the inside corner for a strike. That one fouled off, 2-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. And a good eye there.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
And they'll do it again. This one popped up. Guerrero should have this one. And there's 2 down. Here's the Dodgers lineup now. And Singy, I'm a bit surprised to see this many righties in the lineup against a right-hander.
Yeah, you're not the only one, Boog. I'm a bit surprised as well. And, you know, some hitters work well against same-handed pitching. You know, just back in 2024, Bobby Witt Jr., Vlad Guerrero Jr., and Aaron Judge all had higher batting averages against righties than they did against lefties. So maybe they got a plan after all.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Pretty well struck. That's back there. And that one is off the wall. And into second easily with a 2-out double.
Wastes no time there. Put a pretty good swing on that one as he drove it out to deep left. Didn't quite have the right combination of launch angle and exit velocity to get it over the fence, but you're never going to be disappointed with extra bases.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Freddie Freeman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Just missed.
Well, you always want to come out in the first inning, try to put something up on the board. It's a big 2-out double right there. See if the cleanup man can drive him in and put a tally up there on the board.
Man on second, 2 down. Fastball for a strike.
Well, there's a chance right here for one of the better hitters on this roster to get him on the board in the first. Thanks to the 3-hole hitter extending the inning. Good at bat with 2 outs.
And that drops in for a strike. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Looks like he thinks that should have been a strike at the top of the zone, but doesn't seem to be too upset. That's just a case where I think he's trying to get a better feel for the umpire's strike zone and what he's going to be calling. That's just a part of pitching.
Right-hander kicks, deals. That one misses. Counts full, 3-2. Tommy Edman in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Hernandez at second with 2 down. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. On to the second now from Dodger Stadium. No score. Back here in L.A., top of the second. And here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk. Glass now back to work. That one misses, and that's ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Slider right there.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Late on that fastball.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
And that skips into dirt.
2-2 count.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Got him looking. That was pretty nasty.
Yeah, that's a tough pitch to stay on. You don't want to get beat inside, and as you see that pitch continue to run away from you, by the time it's in the catcher's mitt, you think it's a ball off the plate away.
And now it's Dalton Varsho. And that one a little below the knees. Ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Second inning here, no score. He swings and fouls one off.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
Swing and a miss, 98 on the gun.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Now one
Ball
missed.
2.
Well, clearly not too happy with the call there. Thought he caught the top of the zone, and you could pretty much read his lips saying, that's not up.
And it remains 2-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Batting 7, right fielder
2 down,
Anthony
base is empty.
Santander.
So up next for Toronto, Anthony Santander. Right through there for a strike. Two outs, base is empty. Check swing, and he went. And it's 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
2 down, nobody on. And downstairs.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
And that one missing low.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
2 outs. Battling here as he fouls it away. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Blue Jays go down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now it's the second baseman, Tommy Edman. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
Patrick Johnson calling the balls and strikes.
Pretty standard zone for Johnson. Sometimes he might get a little jumpy, a little excited and expand the zone, but usually you at least feel like the pitcher on the mound is earning it, and that's important because you got to make players earn it.
And takes low for ball 1. And there's a ball.
2 strikes.
Good job to fight that one off. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
Three and two.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
The batter now will be Will Smith. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second. Tag. Out at second.
Such a quick and fast swing of emotions right there. You get the runner on with the walk, which is great, but then picks a bad pitch to go on, and you just erase the free pass that you were issued. I understand you want to be aggressive. You want to try to get in the scoring position, but you just have to be a little smarter there.
Inside, just missed.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
The 1-1 is fouled off. And a ball and 2 strikes. Gets a piece and stays alive. The 1-2. That's inside.
That's
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
8th pitch of the at-bat coming up.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
That one ripped right center field. And that should be extra bases. Into second with a double, and they've got something brewing now.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
So up next, Alex Call. Swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
0-1's the count.
Turned on, but foul wide of third. Man at second. Pitch
Ball.
misses. 1-2 to count.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Just
Ball 2.
missed. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of
Batting
pitches
eighth,
to
left
even that
fielder,
count up at 2 balls and 2
Kike
strikes, but that
Hernandez.
time chased outside the zone.
Here's Kike Hernandez. Hit hard on the ground is short. Zips it across, and that is the inning. So the Dodgers leave one. We'll move to the third with no score. Back here at Dodger
Leading off
Stadium,
for
all set for the
Toronto,
start of
third
the inning.
baseman,
And the batter
Ernie
now,
Clement.
Ernie Clement. Clement in the 8th spot in today's lineup, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2017. And the 0-1.
No, that's down.
That one
That's ball
missed.
2.
What's a good pitch there. Really
Yeah,
had
2
some
balls,
run and
1 strike.
finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken
That's ball
bat
3.
as you jog back to the dugout.
Fastball for a strike.
That's excellent location on the fastball right there early in this game. If he can do that all game, should be a good outing for him.
Making 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
That was a really nice pitch call for that put-away slider right there. You look at the sequence in that at bat, and he hadn't thrown it yet, so this makes it really tough to recognize and fight off with 2 strikes. I'm sure it looked like a fastball all the way until it wasn't.
Here's Andres Jimenez. First
Ball
pitch
1.
doesn't find the zone. One down, base is empty.
Ball.
That one finds the zone. 2-1 now. Fouled off. He was late. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And that one missing inside a sharp slider.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2.
What do you got?
Jimenez tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. No swing. That's ball 4. He walked him.
When you go that deep into
Now
a bat,
batting
the
second
hitter
baseman,
usually comes out on
George
top.
Springer.
And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. He's 0 for 1. And that is out of play.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
Grounder might be 2. To second, there's 1. On to Freeman. Double play. Inning over. So they make short work of him there. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. We're tied 0-0. As we go
Leading off
to the
for
last
the
of the
Dodgers,
third. And at the
center
plate for the
fielder,
Dodgers, Andy Pajes.
Pajes.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. Varsho sizes this one up. And there's 1 down.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch
Up
fastball.
next
Just
for the
barely
Dodgers,
missed it. Man, this guy was
designated
ready to hit.
hitter, Max
Here comes that funky
Muncy.
Muncy to the plate. Struck out swinging his first time. Laced to right center, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Nice
Now
line
batting,
drive to the pull
shortstop,
side, met it out front, but just stayed
Betts.
through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
1 gone, runner at first. And now the shortstop, Mookie Betts. 0 for 1 so far. And that one is downstairs. And that's ball 1. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Betts swings, deep drive, left field. 1 hops off the wall, should be extra bases. Muncy on his horse around third. He will score and they take the lead. 1-0.
Picks himself up at RBI. This was a really nice swing. Didn't quite get enough behind it to get it out of here, but once it got over his head in left field, it was extra bases all the way.
And now Teoscar Hernandez doubled his first time up. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Man at second. Line drive, caught.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's
Now
about the
batting,
process.
first
He did everything
baseman,
right there.
Freddie
Nothing to show
Freeman.
for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
And here's Freddie Freeman. Struck out swinging his first time. And that's downstairs. 1-0. Toronto's bullpen with some action. Trey Savage up and throwing. One and 0 to Freddie Freeman. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
1-1.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Man, he
One
really
ball,
sells the
2 strikes.
changeup with that arm action.
Man on second, 2 down. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. And that
That's ball
just
2.
misses. That's down and in. A slider missed. Tommy Edman up next for the Dodgers. Runner at second, 2 down here in the last half of the third. And ball four, 2 aboard.
Now batting, second baseman.
There comes
Tommy
a skipper out of the dugout,
Edman.
and he's ready to make the move. Louis Varland out of the game, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for Toronto.
And we've got ourselves a pitching change.
Number
Trey
39.
Savage.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Tommy Edman at the plate. Walked his first time. And that is cut on and missed. 0-1.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Next pitch misses, and it's 1-1.
1-1.
Betts at second. Freeman on at first with 2 down. That one fouled off. Swing and a miss, and that is that. 1 run in the inning, but they leave 2. 3 innings complete. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Jays nothing. Start of the fourth,
Leading off
and
for
now
the Blue Jays,
Nathan Lucas.
left fielder Nathan Lucas.
That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Right through there for a strike.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Almost
1 ball,
got him.
2 strikes.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Got him. 1 away on the strikeout.
Well, I don't think there's a hitter alive that hasn't at
Up
some
next,
point
for the
succumbed
Blue
to that
Jays,
pitch right
first
there.
baseman,
It just looks like it's in the zone the
Guerrero.
entire way, and then the top spin and gravity take over in the blink of an eye, and it's just such a tough pitch to lay off of.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He popped out his first time. High fly ball down the left field line. That one back there. Out of here. And this game is tied. It's 1-1. He ambushed him right there, Siggy.
Yeah, swinging on that first pitch, and I think losing one over the fence is exactly what he had in mind as well. Well, Boog, clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to the pitch and hitting it hard enough to get over the fence.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Addison Barger. Grounded out his first time. And there's a foul ball. Next offering is fouled back. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in. Top half of inning number 4. Foul ball, it stays 0-2.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
One down, base is empty. Stays alive.
One ball, two strikes.
Got him swinging.
Now batting, catcher
Alejandro Kirk next up for the Blue Jays. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And that's in for a strike. Next pitch is outside. And downstairs.
2-1.
In the air, right field. Hernandez settles underneath it. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Toronto picks up one on this homer. All even at one apiece. You're dialed into the show. Back here at Chavez Ravine. Here's the catcher, Will Smith.
Catcher, Will Smith.
Here's a fun fact. Dodger Stadium was also the home of the Los Angeles Angels for 4 years in the 1960s while they waited for Anaheim Stadium to be built. When the Angels were playing games at home, instead of Dodger Stadium, they called it Chavez Ravine Stadium. You know, these Dodgers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
And that's a little bit high. And that's ball two.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Over to first, and they get the
Now
out on
batting,
Smith.
third baseman, Alex Call.
And next for L.A., Alex Call. Out in front and foul to the left side. Just off the outside edge. And 1-1. Base is empty, one away. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Strike two. Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
That misses the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. And that one upstairs. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Now batting,
Here's
left
Kike
fielder,
Hernandez.
Kike
Grounded out to short in his
Hernandez.
first trip. And that's way high. And it's 1-0.
1-0.
That's a ball. Tried to attack with the sweeper.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
Just missed. Andy Pajes waiting to bat for the Dodgers. And he walked him.
Ball 4. Take your base.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder
Up
the entire
next
at bat.
for the Dodgers,
2 outs,
center
runner at
fielder,
first. And up
Andy
next for Los
Pajes.
Angeles, Andy Pajes. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Fouled off down the right side. Hernandez, the runner at first with 2 gone. Next offering is downstairs. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
One and 2 here. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. 1 left for LA. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Back here in LA, we go to the top of the 5th, and now the center fielder, Dalton Varsho. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Glass now back to work. Late on that fastball.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness.
Breaking ball inside. It's a ball and 2 strikes. That's down and in.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does. I'm not saying it wasn't a strike or it was a ball, whatever, but just the location with that velocity. It's hard enough to, even if the velocity's not great, but that velocity, that location, tip your cap.
Anthony Santander at the plate. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Hit on the ground to short, and it's through for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Go ahead run on base. And now for the Jays, Ernie Clement. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
0-1.
Man at first, 1 away. And ball 1. Activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Shohei Ohtani getting ready to go. Snell getting cranked up as well. Inside, just missed. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Pajes sizing this one up. Makes the grab. Out number 2.
Up next for the Blue Jays, shortstop Andres Jimenez.
So digging in, Andres Jimenez. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Ball 1, no strikes.
Boog, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Pages puts it away, and that is that. Blue Jays held in check. Still tied 1-1. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the Dodger leadoff hitter, Max Muncy.
You know, these Dodgers finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
Swung on, belted. Varsho moving back for it. Out of here. He made him pay for that one, and they jump out front. It's 2-1.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
Here's Mookie now. A little out front there as he swings through it.
And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt. So you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Santander racing after it. Pops over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
Well, this tends to happen more often in this park than others, and that short fence is just so inviting for hitters. You see a lot of balls bounce over for an automatic double when no one can run it down.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Here's Teoscar Hernandez, 1 for 2. Right through there for a strike. Betts stands at second with no outs. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
0-2 is the count.
And down on strikes. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
It's a good breaking ball there, just off the corner where you can't really do much damage, but it's close enough to where you've got to protect, and he just couldn't find a way to fight it off.
Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. He is struck out, and he is walked. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. Man at second. That misses the zone, and the count even 1-1. And that's down and away. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. 1 out and a runner at second. That's a ball. Went with the sweeper. Up the middle. Jimenez throw to first. Freeman is out. There's 2 away.
Now batting, second baseman Tommy Edman.
And here comes Tommy Edman. A strikeout and a walk. Hit hard, base hit. Runner from third comes across. It's an RBI single, and they take a 2-run lead.
He was all over that one. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
So 2 down. Will Smith steps to the plate for the Dodgers. That one outside, and that is ball 1. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
That missed by a lot. 2-1. And it's fouled away. Two outs. Here's a high chopper and foul ball. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. But 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead. 5 innings complete. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Blue Jays 1. Top of the 6th inning. Here's a big power threat. George Springer. And a foul ball.
Well, these Jays need to bring up the quality of their bats and specifically their swings. Just 1 extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Throw on to Freeman. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, left fielder Nathan Lucas.
Nathan Lucas next up for the Blue Jays. Lucas goes 5 feet 11 inches, 180 pounds, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2015. First pitch just misses.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. And that one fouled off. Popped up. Betts. They got it for out number 2.
Now batting, the first baseman Vladimir Guerrero.
Vladdy Jr. stepping to the dish now. He's already homered here in this one. That one catches the zone, and it's 0-1.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away. It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Freeman makes the play, and that's the third out. Offense held in check there. 7, 8, 9 due up in the home half of the inning. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Blue Jays 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 6th. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Alex Call. Trying to bunt his way on. And that goes foul. That one way outside, and the count is 1-1. Swing and a ball popped in the air, and that is Springer. And out number 1 on the grab.
Now batting, left fielder, Kike Hernandez.
Kike Hernandez at the plate.
Come on, Los Angeles.
In the
That's a
dirt,
ball.
ball 1. And that's downstairs and outside. And misses inside.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
Strike 1 to Kike Hernandez.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
1 down, base is empty. In the air, right side, Santander snags it for the second out.
Up next for the Dodgers, center fielder,
And next for LA, Andy Pajes. That one's upstairs, ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Foul ball there. Fly ball down the line. Lucas on the move. He's there. He's got it. And the inning is over. So they go quietly there. We're through 6 full. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Blue Jays 1.
Now pitching.
Alex
for the Dodgers,
Vesia gets the ball now.
number
These are the
51.
spots relievers really make a name for themselves.
Vesia.
Late and close.
Leading
There's
off
not much
for the
margin
Blue
for
Jays,
error, but at the
the
same time,
designated
there's a
hitter,
reason they're
Addison
put in these
Barker.
situations.
Barger
Inside,
stands
ball
in
1.
here, leaves that one off the inside. And a swing and a miss.
Well, in this one, the offense has
one ball, one
sputtered.
strike.
Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least 1 run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
That one not close. And a count 2-1.
That's ball 3.
(3-1) and he couldn't come up with it. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Now batting.
And now the catcher comes up to him.
Kirk.
Alejandro Kirk.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's
Off balance speed. There's one. On to Freddie. Double play.
oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Now batting, the center fielder, Dalton Varsho.
Dalton Varsho next up for the Blue Jays. They're 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Varsho needs just one more homer to reach 100 in the big leagues. The Blue Jays trailing by 2 here in the top half of inning number 7. Next offering is in for a strike.
Yeah, and making it to 100 homers would be quite the career accomplishment for him. Out of the more than 20,000 players to take an at-bat in the major.
Threw it by him. A swing and a miss at the fastball to end the inning. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. Score holds. It's 3-1.
Now pitching for Toronto.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the
Number
bottom of the 7th.
29.
Yariel Rodriguez.
Pretty tight
Rodriguez.
game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Here's Max Muncy.
Leading
That
off
funky
for the
Muncy.
Dodgers,
He's already homered in this game.
designated hitter, Max Muncy.
Ball 1, no strikes.
That one laced to center and a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Up
Here's
next
Mookie
for the
now.
Dodgers, shortstop Mookie Betts.
First pitch misses. Muncy on at first. Nobody out. Swing and a fly ball well struck left field. Lucas snags it on the run.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved
Now
extra
batting,
bases for
the
sure.
right
If the
fielder,
pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath
Hernandez.
before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Teoscar Hernandez digs in now. 1 for 3. Rolled softly, but that goes foul.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. And he went, says Larry Bullard. Got him swinging. Couldn't catch up to the heater. So now it's Freddie
Now
Freeman.
batting, first baseman Freddie Freeman.
Breaking ball in there for a strike.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. That
Ball.
misses, and the count is 2 and 2.
balls, 2 strikes.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Varsho makes the grab on the run. So the Dodgers leave one, and the score stays 3-1. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Anthony Banda.
Well, the best relievers love
Now
the
pitching
opportunity
for
to
the
come in and
Dodgers,
protect the tight lead
number
late in the ball
43,
game. Some of them are just
Anthony
wired
Banda.
different, so we'll see what he's got here.
So digging
Leading
in,
off
Anthony
for Toronto,
Santander.
right fielder Anthony Santander.
Fought off foul. And that drops in for a strike. Meanwhile, at activity in the bullpen. Frederick Nathan, the closer of the staff, is getting loose to finish this one off.
One ball, two strikes.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Throw to first. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike. So the bullpen doing a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff so far. I mean, they've come in ready to do their job and get outs. They've been pretty tough to get to in this one.
Clement, the next to hit, takes ball one. Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike one. Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. Falling behind 2-1. Up the middle. Edman to first. And there are two outs.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Two outs, base is empty. And the batter now, Andres Jimenez. The shortstop takes the ball. Swing and a dribbler foul first base side. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the eighth. One more out and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the ninth with at least a 2-run lead.
Ball.
Swings, fouls it off, and he breaks his bat.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
3-2. The pitch is outside and ball four. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. And I think Dave Roberts is coming out of the dugout. Anthony Banda will depart. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher. So they bring on their closer in the eighth, Frederick Nathan.
Now pitching for the Dodgers, number 8.
And the batter is George Springer. 0 for 3 in this one. Now move to first. And he's back in there.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3. One left for Toronto, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Back here at Dodger Stadium, on to the bottom of the 8th, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Tommy Edman. Rodriguez back to work. In there at the knees for a strike. Slider
One ball,
misses
one strike.
outside. That one
Two balls,
misses.
one strike.
Ball two. Next offering is fouled back. That's down and in. A slider missed. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Breaking ball in there, got him looking. One gone to the bottom of the 8th.
Well, that's a pitch,
Up
that
next
slider
for
from
the
an
Dodgers,
opposite-handed pitcher that you
catcher,
usually
Will
see very well, but for some reason he didn't pick it up, and it just kind of got into the strike zone late. Gave up on it a little bit early.
Smith stands in now and watches strike one. Hit hard to the ground and up the middle, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Just so sound in his mechanics.
Now
Hits against a
batting,
firm front
third
side,
baseman, Alex.
and the hands just
Oh.
continue to carry through the middle of the field.
At the plate, Alex Call. That's
Ball, that's off
inside,
the plate.
and that's ball one. And another
That's ball
ball.
two.
In for a strike, and it's 2-1. Smith over at first with one away. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, tough night at the dish. Punching out for the 3rd time right there. He just
Up
hasn't
next
looked
for the
very comfortable at the
Dodgers,
plate.
left
A little
fielder,
unsure of his
PK
timing right now. Not picking up the
Hernandez.
spin and location of these pitches. He'll have some adjustments to make.
And first offering is fouled off. Late with the swing there.
It might be time to choke up a little
0-2
bit.
is
Get
the
that
count.
front foot down early. Maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. 1 hit, 1 left. Through 8 full. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Blue Jays 1. Back here in
Leading off
LA,
for
all set
Toronto,
to start
left
the 9th
fielder,
in this
Nathan
one. Now the
Lucas.
number 2 hitter, Nathan Lucas. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
Nope.
And that
Ball
one
one.
missing low.
1-1.
Yeah, that's fouled off. That one 95 to finish him off.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's
Now
one of the
batting,
hardest
the
things.
first baseman,
And when you see a pitch out of the
Guerrero
hand at
Jr.
eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
He's 2 outs away. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. getting ready to hit. That one's in there. And that is strike one. Nathan, a 6'3" righty. He features a four-seam fastball, a changeup, and he works in a slider. And that one lifted in the air center field. Pajes hauls it in, and there's two away.
Now batting, designated
So it's their
hitter,
last chance in this one.
Barger.
Addison Barger next up for the Blue Jays. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Ground ball, and this should do it. And that is the ball game.
Well, someone from the bullpen had to come in, get a big out, and then had a little time to think about it before he went back out to get